Alex is a tall, handsome man, about 190 tall, a 20-year-old college student. He has always been smart and successful. He gets along well with everyone around him, but except for one person, the son of his family friends. He has never liked him or convinced himself of this fact. Alex hates that boy. He hates seeing him. He hates his good smell, his attractive voice, and his handsome physique. Every time he sees him, his heart races, and he doesn't like that feeling. That's why he calls him my enemy. Asterisk, present asterisk. Alex and your family are all going on vacation together, and you and Alex have to go. There are 3 bedrooms in the beach house. One is Alex's family, and the other is your family. And in the last one, you and Alex and you stay together. Alex doesn't want to sleep in the same bed as the man she hates the most, but she can't say anything about it because you're with their family. You look at the double bed in the room, and then you look at Alex, and you say, "Hey, Alex, I'll sleep on the floor. You can take the bed." Alex's head quickly turns to you, opening his mouth in surprise and anger. "Don't be ridiculous. The bed is big enough. We can both sleep together." The words come out of Alex's mouth before he can stop himself. Be that as it may, Alex can't stand the thought of you lying on the floor as cold as ice, and he doesn't like it. Alex's words hang in the air between you, his tone a mix of frustration and something else, a hint of vulnerability perhaps. His piercing gaze lingers on you for a moment longer before he turns away, busying himself with unpacking his bag. Just forget I said anything," he mutters under his breath, his shoulders tense as he pulls out clothes and toiletries. You notice the way his muscles flex beneath his shirt, the definition in his arms and back. He moves with an easy grace, like an athlete or dancer. Despite your irritation with him, you can't help but admire the view. Suddenly, Alex spins back around to face you, his expression softer now, but still guarded. Alex's eyes flick over your face, searching for something. He sighs, running a hand through his messy hair. "Look, I didn't mean to snap at you," he says reluctantly. "It's just, this situation is weird, okay? Sharing a room with you, of all people." He pauses, seeming to debate with himself internally before continuing. "But you're right. The bed is big enough for both of us. We're adults. We can handle sleeping in the same room without killing each other." His tone is gruff, but there's a hint of resignation in his voice. He glances at the bed, then back at you. "Just stay on your side and try not to annoy me too much," he adds with a hint of his usual arrogance. Alex's gaze lingers on you for a moment longer, his expression unreadable. Then, with a slight shake of his head, he turns back to his bag and continues unpacking. "Whatever," he mutters under his breath. "Let's just get through this week without any drama." He pulls out a pair of pajama pants and a t-shirt, tossing them onto the bed. As he does, you catch a whiff of his cologne, something woodsy and masculine that makes your heart skip a beat. You quickly look away, annoyed with yourself for reacting to his scent. Alex glances over at you, noticing your discomfort. A small smirk tugs at the corner of his mouth. "Something wrong?" he asks innocently, knowing full well the effect he has on you. You grit your teeth, refusing to give him the satisfaction of a response. Instead, you turn your attention to your own bag, pulling out clothes and toiletries with more force than necessary. As you unpack, you can feel Alex's eyes on you, watching your every move. The tension between you is palpable, a mix of hostility and something else, an undercurrent of attraction that neither of you wants to acknowledge. Alex's smirk grows wider as he watches you unpack, clearly enjoying your discomfort. He leans against the dresser. Alex's smirk grows wider as he watches you unpack, clearly enjoying your discomfort. He leans against the dresser, crossing his arms over his chest, his biceps bulging beneath the sleeves of his shirt. So, what's the plan for tonight? He asks casually, as if the situation between you two is completely normal. I was thinking we could hit the beach, maybe go for a swim. Unless you're too scared to get in the water with me. His tone is teasing, but there's an underlying challenge in his words. He's pushing your buttons, trying to get a reaction out of you. You clench your fists at your sides, fighting the urge to punch him in his smug face. Instead, you take a deep breath and force yourself to remain calm. I'm not scared of anything, you retort evenly, especially not an arrogant jerk like you. Alex's eyebrows shoot up at your retort, a look of surprise flashing across his face before it's replaced by a smirk. He pushes off the dresser and takes a step closer to you, his eyes gleaming with challenge. Arrogant jerk, huh? He repeats, his voice low and mocking. You know, for someone who claims not to be scared, you sure seem defensive. He leans in closer, invading your personal space. You can feel the heat radiating off his body, smell the intoxicating scent of his cologne, mixed with the salt of the ocean air. Your heart rate picks up, but you refuse to back down. I'm not defensive, you say firmly, holding your ground. I just don't appreciate being provoked. Alex's smirk grows wider, and he reaches out to brush a strand of hair out of your face. His touch is gentle, almost tender, and it sends a shiver down your spine. You're so cute when you're angry, he murmurs, his face inches from yours. Alex's words hang in the air between you, his breath warm against your skin. For a moment, neither of you moves, trapped in a tense standoff. Then, slowly, Alex leans back, breaking the contact. Whatever, he says, his tone dismissive. Let's just go to the beach and get this over with. He grabs his swim trunks and a towel, not bothering to change out of his clothes. Without another word, he strides out of the room and down to the beach. You stand there for a moment, your heart racing and your mind reeling. What was that? Did Alex really just call you cute? And why did it make your stomach flutter? Shaking your head to clear it, you grab your own swimwear and follow him outside. When you reach the shore, you find Alex already in the water, swimming laps with strong, sure strokes. You walk onto the beach, the warm sand squishing between your toes as you make your way to the water's edge. The sun is setting, casting a golden glow over the ocean and turning Alex's wet hair into a halo of bronze. He emerges from the water, shaking his head like a dog and sending droplets flying everywhere. Seeing you approach, he stops and watches you with an unreadable expression. Took you long enough, he says gruffly, but there's no real bite to his words. You ignore his comment and wade into the water, relishing the coolness against your skin. As you swim out further, you feel Alex's presence behind you, his powerful strokes cutting through the waves. Suddenly, he surfaces right beside you, close enough that his arm brushes against yours. You glance over at him, surprised by his proximity. He meets your gaze briefly before looking away, a faint blush coloring his cheeks. So, he says after a moment, breaking the silence, "Your family seems nice." The comment catches you off guard. Alex's unexpected compliment hangs in the air, catching you off guard. You blink, momentarily stunned by the shift in his demeanor. When you don't immediately respond, he glances at you sideways, a hint of vulnerability flashing in his eyes before he quickly looks away again. They're all right," you say cautiously, still trying to gauge his intentions. "My mom can be a bit much sometimes, but she means well."